Hi everyone, welcome to my very first YouTube video. Wow, I can't believe I just said that. This is insane. Go grab yourself a cup of tea and let's get to know one another. Hi, my name is Sonia and this is Chronicles of Sonia. I live in Sydney, Australia, and I usually do book content which you can check out on my TikTok and Instagram, and there'll definitely be book content on here as well. I am a massive book nerd, love it so much. But the main reason why I actually wanted to start this YouTube channel was to document this new adventure that I'm embarking on. I am packing up my life and am moving to Edinburgh, Scotland. It all feels so surreal right now. I don't think it's going to hit me until I'm on the plane or until I'm probably actually standing in Edinburgh. This is hands down the biggest thing I've ever done and will probably ever do in my life. Packing up everything, leaving all my friends and family and moving to a country where I don't really know anyone. It's been something I've dreamed about for so long and it's still such a pinch me that it's actually happening. So I just wanted to make sure I documented every single moment of it, and I'm so excited to bring all of you guys along with me on this insane journey. And if you do have any questions about the process of moving from Australia to Scotland / just the UK in general, definitely leave them in the comments and I'll do a video answering all of them for you. Before I do head over to Edinburgh, I am doing about 5 weeks of travel around Europe, which is so exciting. I'm doing a bit of solo travel first and then a meeting up with my friends later on. I'll be in France, Denmark, Croatia, Italy and Greece. I haven't been to Denmark or Croatia before, so I'm really looking forward to exploring those countries. And of course, vlogging it all. I am a little bit nervous about vlogging in public. I have done stuff for my TikTok and use my phone, but I feel like that feels a little bit more normal because people were just like, oh, she's on her phone doing something. But if you have an actual camera or a tripod or whatever it is, then it's clearly obvious that you're doing something and it just draws a lot more attention to you. But hopefully I can overcome that because I definitely want to make sure I'm documenting as much as I possibly can. So yeah, if I look nervous in any of the scenes, it's because I'm probably nervous about filming in public. Since we are getting to know one another, I should probably tell you some facts about myself. I studied media at university with a major in journalism and non-fiction writing, and I was actually a journalist for a couple of years. I am a massive John Cena fan. I love him so much. I do watch a lot of WWE as well. I watched it with my brother growing up and it's just stuck now, 27 years later. My favourite book genre is hands down fantasy. I do enjoy a bit of sci-fi and I've just started getting into romance as well, but fantasy is hands down my all-time favourite. I love it so much. I love being in these larger than life magical worlds. It's just so great. Okay, my favourite author is Neil Gaiman and my favourite book is Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman. That book was life-changing. It's so great. I feel like you see Gaiman's imagination just laid out so clearly on the page. Highly recommend it. If you're someone who isn't super into the kind of overt high fantasy, then I think Neverwhere or just any books really by Neil Gaiman would be the perfect choices for you. Okay, favourite TV shows. Oh my god, have you guys seen Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story? I saw it on Friday. I've seen it multiple times since. I've just been crying ever since then, pretty much non-stop. I love this show. It's become one of my all-time favorite shows. You guys need to watch it if you haven't done so already. It's so heartbreaking. It's so beautiful. The love story, there's the romances. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's so good. Shonda, you did it again. Why are you setting such high standards for us when it comes to men? It's not okay. Aside from my new obsession with Queen Charlotte, I'm a massive Merlin fan. I don't know if you guys remember the BBC TV show Merlin with Colin Morgan and Bradley James. It's one of those like comfort shows for me. It's so cozy. It just makes me feel happy all the time, every time I watch it. Currently, I'm reading The Davenports by Christelle Marquis. It's kind of this like Bridgerton-esque book. It's about this wealthy black family in 1910 Chicago. I'm just started it, really enjoying it so far though. And right before that, I finished Flower Heart by Catherine Bakewell, which was just the sweetest, coziest cottagecore fantasy book. That book literally felt like a warm hug. I am deadly afraid of birds. Not a fan. They absolutely freak me out. And I've recently gotten into puzzling. I hadn't done one since I was a kid. I picked one up a couple of months ago and have now found a new hobby. If you're someone who, like me, hadn't done puzzles since they were a kid, I would definitely start off with something smaller like 500, maybe even less, just because it was quite overwhelming opening up the 1000 piece puzzle box and trying to find the pieces and do all of that stuff. So starting off with something smaller I think would just help build your confidence to get to the 1000. So it's actually just enjoyable and fun and not stressful. I have 4 tattoos and I'm really thinking about getting another one. I really want a Lord of the Rings inspired tattoo. I've seen some really cool designs all over TikTok. Let's see what happens. I said after my 4th one I wasn't going to get another one, but you know, here we are. Those are literally all the facts I can think of right now about myself, which is a little bit sad because I don't think I gave you guys that many, but I feel like those are the main things to know about me. Stay tuned for some more videos. I definitely have a lot of packing things coming along, so if you like packing content, watch out for my next video. And yes, like I said before, if you have any questions about the process of moving from Australia to Scotland, definitely leave them in the comments below and I'll make sure to answer them. My tea is just about finished. I have just had a blast chatting along with you guys. I hope you have too, and I'll see you next time.